It's Sarah.
And Tay.
And today...
And Nike.
And Nike.
Oh, he doesn't want to be in it anymore? Okay.
He's having an attitude. Today we are going to do a... What is it? What are we naming this?
Things 90's kids remember.
Yes. So, we're going to go through this list of things and we're going to see if we remember it or not. And if you guys remember it, leave us a comment and let us know. I feel like some of you would and some of you won't.
Or if there's something that like you remember that we didn't like mention in our list, let us know.
It'd
we'll
be interesting.
See if we remember it too.
Okay, number 1, the skip it.
Yeah, those things hurt my ankles.
Do you know what a skip it is?
Like, okay, it's the thing you put it around your ankle and you would like turn around and like try and jump over
fell
it.
on my face and I had a scar like all down my nose because I fell on the cement.
Ew.
So never again
I don't
did
think
I
I ever
use it.
used those, but
I used them. I always would like hit my ankles on them and it always hurt really bad.
We'll put the
we just
pictures
played
over here.
the game where you like have the jump rope and you spin it in a circle.
Helicopter.
Yeah, that's the closest I ever really
That's
got.
also dangerous.
It is dangerous. It's like
Especially
the
in a
same
gym.
thing.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was my childhood. Okay.
Okay, number 2, Blockbuster.
I loved Blockbuster.
We would go every other Friday because we used to live in the middle of
a lot.
nowhere and the nearest Blockbuster would be 45 minutes away. So,
Yeah, we would always get like
It was still
movies
worth it.
and candy and have a movie night at home. It was always really fun.
number 3, Dunkaroos.
I never
What is that?
like ate those, but like I remember them. It was like you know like the cheese sticks that you like dip into the it was like that, but I think it was more like cookies.
It was cookies and icing.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they were chocolate. These!
Yeah, those. Like I don't think I ever really had like Dunkaroos specifically, but like I remember them, like and seeing them and stuff.
Okay, number 4.
Tamagotchi, like the little things with like virtual life or something.
I remember those.
Or
like,
a virtual pet.
I know what they were.
Like a virtual pet.
But
I don't
never
remember
had
exactly.
One.
I don't think I ever had one, but I remember it.
We
I
were
think
too
that was
poor.
a little bit before us.
Yeah, but I remember like people always had them though, and like people would give them to other people like when they like would go out of town or something, so they could like watch their virtual pet, and like I always remember like seeing those and like hearing about them.
I never got
I don't
one.
ever remember.
I never
having
had one. Yeah, I never had one.
Oh
but
my goodness. Number 5, L'Oreal Kids Shampoo. My mom would buy,
This is still a thing.
but not the one, like,
Yeah,
not the kids,
not
like,
the kids one,
The-
and it had like
like
the little eye on it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They still have them.
oh, well,
I don't think they're as popular.
this thing?
Oh.
See, I remember every week we would get a new one, and it was, like, the best thing ever,
Yeah.
and
I don't remember if
I actually purposely
used it.
tried to see if I could tear up.
Do you know it doesn't say no tear? It says no tear. Like no tears in your hair.
Like no tangles.
It's
yeah,
not.
but,
no
like,
cry.
I would, yeah, I know. I know that now, but I would purposely like get a lot of shampoo in and like rinse it to see if I would cry.
Y'all had like
Oh
so
my
many children and
gosh.
you were hogging the shampoo.
Yo,
Wow, Hannah.
we had one per child because it was that great.
But you had to get one every
That's why
single
my
week.
hair is so beautiful.
You had to get one every single week
You know,
You used a
for
lot.
yourself. That
my
is way too
hair
much
was down to my butt.
I don't care. That is way too much shampoo.
Those bottles were tiny. Anywho,
So.
moving on. Number 6, Furby. My sister
yeah.
had one. I never
remember
got
them.
one.
I don't think I ever had one. I always thought they were kind of creepy
They
looking.
were. The eyes are very, very creepy.
Yeah.
I think we like all got them for like Christmas one time.
What'd you do with it?
You just have it.
It's just like a
You
stuffed
don't
animal
do anything
kind of thing.
with it.
You
See, it's
cuddle with
pointless.
it.
It like
me.
sits on your bed next to
It's
your
not
pillow.
even big enough to cuddle. It's like this little.
When you're a small
thingy.
child, yes it is.
Anyway, number 7, a light bright.
Okay, I freaking loved my Light Bright. Like
What is this?
a Light Bright where it was like
Hey.
I had like a cube one. Sorry, the dogs are kind of in the middle of this. But I had like a cubed one and it has like a light up in the middle and you stick the little things
Oh
in the
yeah,
holes
yeah, yeah.
and like
I
you make a
remember,
picture.
yes.
We would always take it on trips.
I don't think I ever took ours on trips. Ours just stayed at home. But cuz like I had a big one. Like a
Oh, like
multiple like a cubed one.
Must be
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
It
I
was
don't
really-
think we ever had one. I think that was something that we wouldn't have gotten. We didn't really have very many like small piece toys.
Yeah, like it
So I
had
don't
all
think
the
we
little
would've
tiny
had one.
pieces in it, and that was always so much fun. I remember sitting in my little sister's room, and we would just play with that and like make pictures.
Number 8, Lisa Frank school supplies. I was so obsessed with these. Like every year, I would get a different folder, like the one with the puppies. Like I would just theme all my stuff on the puppies, and then next year it'd be like the kittens, and then
Yeah, I used to have so many when I was younger.
puppas.
We didn't really do that. A lot of my classes, it was like you have to get like a red folder. Or you
That's
have to
so
get, like, a blue
boring.
folder.
Yeah,
No, I liked it because it taught us like organization.
that's true.
Who
But I
needs
also
that?
like the pretty puppy pictures.
We
'cause
also
they were
we
really
didn't
cute.
really use folders. We used those like binder things.
Oh, like,
the school would get them
pull
for
apart
us.
things.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
that's what we would
Uh-huh.
use.
Yeah, no.
For
We
our
would always
classes.
have to get like okay, I don't know if this was actually you had to, but like I always got folders for like every single class.
That's
The
how
school
we
would
did
give them to us.
homeschooling. Is
Oh,
each
yeah.
folder we would have each
The
subject
public
would
school
have
didn't do that.
Yeah.
We had to go buy our own folders.
I think we
Whoa.
I
Private.
think we did them.
Public.
Homeschool.
School.
Anyway, moving on. Number 9, MASH. I hate MASH because somehow I would always
So
end up
funny.
getting the worst thing ever.
I always ended up living in a shack, I feel like.
One time somebody did it and I had literally 9,000 rats as pets. And
No,
then I
thank you.
was married to some horrible person that I hated.
That was like what you did at like sleepovers. I feel like you
Mhm.
would stay up late and you would all do MASH and figure out like who you were gonna marry.
You were
What house
hoping it
you
was
were
going to
gonna
be that
live.
one guy too.
Yeah.
It
Who
never was.
who you're gonna marry, what house you're gonna live in, how many kids you're gonna have.
I don't
Like,
think we
things
really
like
did
that.
it that much, to be honest.
I feel like we always did it at sleepovers.
Every sleepover I went to, we did it.
Yeah.
It was like the thing to do.
Yeah.
Number 10, the Macarena. I mean, I don't
So
think I was
silly.
obsessed with it.
Yeah.
It is still a
It is
thing.
still a thing, but you know,
11, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
like
I was
the
obsessed
good
with
Cartoon
Nickelodeon.
Network and Nickelodeon.
We weren't allowed to watch Cartoon Network.
I
My
never
mom
really
didn't
watched
like
Cartoon Network as much. I watched a lot of Nickelodeon though.
Nickelodeon, we watched that and Disney Channel.
I think
Mhm.
my mom thought that SpongeBob was on Cartoon Network, and she hated SpongeBob, so she just didn't let us watch
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
I
but it
always
was on
remember-
Nickelodeon, so I don't know.
I
Cartoon
remember
Network is
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The fairies.
No. I don't remember, but I remember that show.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I always remember watching that show on Cartoon Network. I feel like that was the only one.
I think that was
Okay.
like the only one I even cared about watching. Like all of the other ones, I was like, yeah, this is really stupid. Like I understand why you're not letting me watch this.
Yeah.
Number 2. Hey. Yo. Go get him. Go get him.
No, don't tell him to go get him. He's gonna bark more.
I don't even know.
Anyway,
My dogs.
Okay.
Number 12, slap bracelets. We would have millions of these all around the house.
We
And
did
then
too.
once they would break and you couldn't slap it, so you could slap like half of it, but then the other half was just like,
I don't think mine ever
Awkward.
broke.
must be nice.
But yeah,
Yeah,
we would
mine
always
never
have those and like go around in class and like slap them on each other's wrists. I remember.
My friends and I would always measure to see like how many times it, because mine would always like double up, and then other
yeah.
people's like it would just not,
Mhm.
whatever. 13 Pokemon cards. I never
That's
had
also
them.
still a
It's
thing.
still a thing.
Yeah.
it's still a pretty big thing too. I don't.
What's funny is like the kids now, especially the kids I watched, I'll be like, yeah, we had those back then, and they don't believe me.
Yeah.
See, my nephew has them, and I think he knows because like he's heard like his dad and people talk about it.
Good.
Yeah.
They need to know.
I don't think it's. I don't know why they wouldn't believe it. Like it's been around forever,
Yeah.
and there's so many.
Because
of them,
it's
too.
so cool these
Yeah.
days, and they keep coming up with more and more random things.
Yeah.
Which, why? Okay, whatever.
Because it's
Moving
a
on.
franchise and they want money.
That's true.
14, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Which the Backstreet Boys are still a thing. So
Backstreet? Okay, anyway. NSYNC.
It's okay.
I used to listen to NSYNC more than Backstreet Boys. now I like Backstreet Boys or more.
Yeah. I think I listened to both of them. Like, I didn't like listen to them a lot or anything, but like.
Do you guys know who
I did a
Hanson
little
is?
Who?
Hanson?
No.
It was before our time. You know that song Mbop?
No.
Yeah.
That's Hanson. It came out in I'm pretty sure it came out in 1998.
Oh.
My sister like loved them, and so she had a CD, and I would listen to it all the time because I like stole it from her, and I didn't realize that they were like so old. I mean, they weren't like
Come here.
super old, but
Nike.
Okay.
Okay, we are back.
What are we doing?
All right, number 15, butterfly hair clips. We would
I used to
have
have so
multiple
many
people
colors.
like wear them now. They're like
Are they
not
coming
kids.
back?
Like people our age. I've seen like
They're coming back,
it's
guys.
so stupid. I think it's dumb.
Oh,
They
I do
look
too.
So bad.
You know how many times I lost my clips?
But they were always the best thing when we were like little
They
though.
were so cute. I had one.
I don't know if we ever really had very many.
Every color.
I feel like I
Sparkle.
My mom would
like
make us bows that like went with our school uniforms, and I think that we wear those instead of like.
Oh, that's so cute. 16, the Bop It. The Bop It is still here.
I
But
like it, Bob.
Those were
that was the thing,
lit.
especially when it was rainy outside. My siblings and I would have contests on who could get the highest score.
Yeah.
CD players.
When people still use CDs.
And, you know,
or like MP3 players.
I was obsessed
Yeah.
like every year for
the
my birthday.
iPod Nanos.
Yes.
Oh.
I remember. I thought it was so cool when I got my first iPod Nano.
I remember my
think it was
sisters had
blue.
one, and I got like this like weird MP3 player, and I was so mad.
I had an MP3 player too, and it was pink.
Mine
My
was pink too.
My younger sister got an MP3 player before I did, and so I still had CDs. But my very first CD that like I called my own was the Kids Bop
I loved Kids Bop.
CD, and then
no,
Carrie
I hated
Underwood.
them so much.
I still hate them.
I do
And then
too.
Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood.
I
like,
hate 'em
it
now,
was
but-
the
Mine
best
was
thing
my
ever.
first one was like Kelly Clarkson.
I don't remember what mine
CD.
was. I don't know.
Okay, the next thing is Game Boy and Nintendo PlayStation.
I loved my Game Boy.
I still have a Game Boy Color, or Color Game Boy or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But it's purple, and the two games I have are Frogger and Jungle Book.
I
Like,
don't. I
oh my
remember
gosh.
I had my Game Boy. I don't remember what color it was, but I remember I got like those like skins you can put on them to like make them like the like kind of like a
Oh.
sticker basically thing, and it was like pink camo.
We didn't ever do any like video games. The only like computer/video game we had was like the Narnia video game, and like Freddy the Fish.
Freddy the Fish.
What is that?
You don't
Wait, was
remember
that a
Freddy
big?
the
Was
Fish?
that the big orange fish?
No, I have no idea what Freddy the Fish is.
Because I had like that you put in the computer. Was it fish?
I mean, it was a
Did it
fish
get
computer
scary
game.
sometimes?
Depends on what game you're playing. We had this one that was like this school. There's a
It was
school
like a-
and it was like a shipwreck and so
The
you would go-
haunted. The haunted.
The haunted
Oh my
book,
god!
yes.
The big orange fish.
I don't
Wait,
know
I
what
gotta-
big orange
hold
fish you're
on.
talking about.
What?
But there
I
was
don't
like a
remember
ship.
What is
this.
it, Freddy?
Freddy the Fish.
What? I remember I used to have like the
Whatever that thing was super creepy.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's not
fish,
orange,
yeah.
it's yellow.
Oh, we
I
had
have
the
no
shipwreck
idea what that
one.
is.
We had the shipwreck one too.
And the cowboy one.
That's the one we had. We had the shipwreck and the cowboy one.
I have no idea
Oh
what
my,
this
this
game is.
brings my life. Oh, I'm so happy now.
I would totally go back and play it now.
It's kind of entertaining. The cowboy one was my favorite though.
Except those were the only two computer games that I like knew how to play, so I just played them over and over
we
again.
did that in Carmen San Diego on the
do that.
computer.
I
I
had
don't
this
know
like
what that is.
Barbie. It was like Project Runway and Barbie like mixed together.
I remember I
It was
used to have
pretty
a
cool.
Bratz game for like the PlayStation.
You don't know who this is? Carmen San
No.
Diego.
No.
It was kind of
And I would
scary.
always play that.
I'm telling you, we had like 3 computer games. It was Freddy the Fish, Narnia, and that Barbie game.
Okay, the Mary Kate and Ashley movies and the Amanda Show.
My
Those are
dad.
my
Did anyone else's
favorites.
dad joke that Mary Kate and Ashley were 3 people?
Yes. my dad all the time.
He's still,
I don't think
like, because you know their
so.
sister
I don't
is
know.
in
My dad would always
the
ask,
Marvel movies.
where's the third one?
So he'll be like, oh, it's the fourth sister.
Oh my
Stop.
god.
Stop.
Funny story. So when I was younger, my parents got me and my sister hermit crabs as pets, and I had 2 of them, and their names were Mary Kate and Ashley.
Wow.
So funny.
I know.
So great. That was
just made
the
me
best
remember
story.
that.
Actually, that is pretty funny.
I was very original with my names.
Clearly. Nickelodeon orange VHS tapes.
Rugrats.
Oh!
Yes! That's the only one I really
I remember the
It's
one
Rugrats.
where, like, the younger brother was born, and his name was Dill, so they called him, like, Dill Pickle.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had, what was that car thing they had? It was, like, a purple, like, dragon or something like that.
But
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. I don't know.
wait,
I
what is
love
it
those
called?
though.
Anyway.
Have you seen, like, the conspiracy theories on those?
No.
Where it's, like, it's really, like, there's only one of them, and the other ones are all, like, dead. Like, yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. Easy Bake Oven.
Okay, I was mad. I never got one of these as a kid.
I got one like before it was recalled. Well, it was recalled many times, but
Yeah.
I got this
I always
blue and
wanted
white
one,
one,
though.
and I felt like a real chef. And
Hold on,
When I got
should
to-
tell a story
No!
after you finish this.
when I got to decorate the
afterwards.
cupcakes, it was the highlight of my day. It really was. And then the donut, I hate it. They were gross. Everything I made was gross, but it was
Because
worth
it was
it.
an easy bake
Shh.
oven.
Be quiet. The experience is
It's
what matters.
literally like
The
you know those
experience is
candle
what
light melter things that they have? It was literally like that. It was just a hot light.
Okay, but I was a
I always
child
wanted
then,
one, though,
and
and
it
I
was
never got
I got
one.
to do it by myself, and none of my sisters were allowed to play with it, so it was great.
Okay, so we didn't have anything like that, but when we were younger, we used to like pretend that we were camping like in our rooms, and we would make like sometimes we make a tent, sometimes we would just like camp. And we would get a flashlight and put it like flashlight up, right, and turn it on, and that was our campfire. And then we would get spaghetti noodles, and we would like roast marshmallows
Oh
on
my
them
gosh.
with the flashlight.
That's great.
Why is
Because
this funny?
we didn't have any like video games, so that's just what we did.
Mm-hmm.
I could just imagine it though. You and your sisters.
It was fun.
Okay, 3 more. Scented highlighters, which I remember.
Somebody had one time.
I
think that was
hated
my
the
mentor.
Do you
green
remember
apple.
Sminsel's
Yeah,
too?
The cinnamon
The-
one smelled so good.
and then pens. I think
Yeah.
that's what my mentor teacher
Grape
has, is the
smelled-
scented pens.
Grape was just overwhelming.
Yeah.
Grape anything was gross.
I like
Like
grape.
grape flavored medicine.
Oh,
yeah,
Like
that's
grape
gross.
scented and grape
definitely.
flavored stuff. Like
Okay.
grapes are good.
Yeah.
But no.
I gotcha.
Wonder Ball.
I
What is
love
that?
those. They were like the chocolate balls that were like hollow and they had stuff inside of
So
them.
it's like those. What are those
Sounds like
eggs?
something we did not have.
What are those eggs called? Now?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
those-
those.
What are the eggs called
And they had
now?
like
I think that was only
was
something
it like
that we
toys
would
or
have had.
candy inside of it?
It was candy. It was like the sugar candy thing.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it was just like a chocolate ball that was like hollow and had those inside of it, and they were so good. I
I think
remember
I know what
we
you're
always get them
talking about.
during like Easter time is when they like
What
really
is
came
that?
out.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what they're called.
Kinder egg things. Anyway. Sorry, I was just on that train. Okay, and whoa.
Last one.
Book fair handouts.
I loved book fair time. I would always like go and look, but like I usually didn't buy like a lot of stuff. Sometimes I did.
I mean, I just would go for the little pamphlet thing.
Yeah. A lot of times when I did get stuff, like I never got books. I always got like the pencils or like the cool erasers or like the highlighters and stuff.
I think we,
Grandma would always
like-
take us.
We would get like one book each time that the book
Yeah.
fair like came to the school. And I remember one time I got like this book about cats and dogs, and so like that's why I know like random facts about cats and dogs.
My grandma would always take us, and we could get 2 books. And if we didn't get 2 books, we couldn't get a prize at the end, which was like the erasers and whatnot.
Yeah.
I would always get
the
cookbooks.
bookmarks.
I would get
Those are really cute.
when I was like
bookmarks.
younger. I'd get the Magic Treehouse books.
I
I've read those for the longest time. Like they had to tell me to stop reading them.
What's the mystery A to Z? Did you ever read those? It was like, and
I
then the
think my
title was
sisters
like
read them.
I know what
had to
you're
do with
talking
A, and
about, but I never
those
read
were
them.
also really good.
I always read like the Junie B. Jones ones too.
I didn't know.
I was obsessed
I
with
loved
Junie. We had the
those.
CDs and
literally
everything.
only ever read the Magic Treehouse books.
I read those.
We need
and the
to
Junie
go
B.
redo your
Jones.
childhood.
I think it was a great childhood.
Good.
I didn't sit down and play video games all day. We played with flashlights.
I mean,
and
I didn't
spaghetti
play on
noodles.
video games all day.
Yeah. You should
Anyway,
read them.
so that was 25 wonderful items. We're going to do a part 2 later on, so make sure you look out for that video. We hope you enjoyed this memory lane adventure. Your hands are so cold. Ah!
Your hand is warm.
Yeah, they are. Anyway.
Why'd you say it like that?
Maybe I don't want to hold your hand.
I'm uncomfortable. now.
Anyway, we hope you like this video. Make sure you
Like, comment, and
I thought we said we weren't
subscribe.
going to do that again.
Well, we
Sorry.
didn't, so
I didn't
you know.
do the whole thing.
Okay,
Anyway,
bye! Did you have anything else to say?
we love you. Have a great day.